This is our big, beautiful myrtlewood tree in our backyard, probably over 100 years old. And these are all the nuts that I just collected in probably the last half an hour. We got a really big windstorm yesterday and it knocked a whole bunch more down, but there's a lot more out there for the squirrels and birds still. You do not have to wear gloves, but I find the easiest way is to wear a pair of gloves and you just pop them out and discard this. I think you can eat this, but it just tastes kind of weird. This took me about 45 minutes and that's all the shells. Do not wait until they dry. Make sure the shells are nice and green or you will never get them off. They're very hard. So I'm gonna rinse these off and then dry them. You could potentially use a dehydrator on low just to dry them, but you can't roast them until they're fully dry, which is probably gonna be like a month or so. I do have some from at least a year ago that I can start to bake. These are the older ones. They've been drying for at least a year just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna use them or not. I'm gonna put these in the toaster oven at 350 for an hour or so. I'm just gonna keep watching them. They're supposed to crack open and turn brown, but you don't want them to burn. There's a few recipes online you can check out if you want to do 450 for less time, but they burn and they get really bitter, so don't let them burn. So I roasted these for about an hour. I set a timer for half an hour at 350, and then I checked on them about every 10 minutes. They turn out like this. You don't want to get them too dark, but they kind of look like coffee beans. So you split them in half and they look like that. So they taste a bit like bitter burnt coffee and maybe some chocolate mixed in. Once again, I'm not an expert, so if I've done this wrong, let me know. But you can grind these up and you can make things with them. Some people make it into a drink. I heard it has some stimulant effects for some people. You can make it into desserts that use like coffee or chocolate or both. But they have to be cooked. You can't eat them raw because they have some caustic or volatile oils or something in them. But good luck. And if you have any tips or if I'm doing something wrong, just let me know. Thanks.